Hello, welcome to another podcast of Master Investor. Glad to be here again on another valuable talk on money, business, and investing. My name is Jose. I'm the founder of the company and brand here at Master Investor. If you're new to our community, make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. Click the link in the description of this podcast so that you can access our digital course and get a copy of our digital book, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, Turn Passive Income On. Is a great volume that will explain what is wealth, what is a cash flow circle, the different types of investors that exist. It's going to teach you about good debt versus bad debt, asset versus liability, how to create wealth, how to get set up online with systems to create a successful business that generates passive income even while we're sleeping. It's going to teach you how to raise capital, how to create sales funnels, or how to put sales funnels together to sell for us on autopilot, and much more. It has 49 chapters, 580 pages long. It's an amazing and unique, powerful ebook that would change anyone's mindset about money. It will give you the fundamentals and principles of a master investor. Our mission here at Master Investor is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity through high-quality financial education made simple. We look at opportunities to build passive income and true wealth. I appreciate your time investing and listening to our podcast. It helps us grow our community. And if you'd like to leave a comment, please do so down below. I'll come back and answer any question that gets put down in the chat section. Today is February 18, 2024, Mastering the Art of Acquiring Cash Flow Assets. The golden rule of today is, today money is created with debt, therefore debt is tax-free, and debt is money. Use debt first to buy and build assets that produce positive cash flow, also known as passive income and capital gains income. Mastering, today's title of the podcast is Mastering the Art of Raising Capital. Remember that the job number one of an entrepreneur is to raise capital. Key strategy is to invest and build true wealth. Building true wealth often requires more than just hard work and dedication. It requires a strategic access to capital. Whether we are an entrepreneur seeking funding for a new venture or an investor looking to grow our portfolio, mastering the ability to raise capital is essential for achieving financial success. In this talk, we will explore key strategies for raising capital effectively and using it to invest wisely, ultimately paving the way to building true wealth. Number one, develop a compelling vision. One of the most important factors in raising capital is having a clear and compelling vision that resonates with potential investors. Whether we are pitching a business idea or an investment opportunity, articulate our vision with passion and conviction. Highlight the problem we are solving, the market opportunity, and our unique value proposition. A compelling vision not only attracts investors, but also inspires confidence in our ability to execute our goals. Number two, build relationships with investors. Build relationships with investors is crucial for raising capital successfully. Attend networking events, industry conferences, and investor meetings to connect with potential investors and build rapport. Take the time to understand their investment preferences, goals, and risk tolerance. By cultivating strong relationships based on trust and mutual respect, we will increase our chances of securing funding for our projects. Number three, create a solid business plan or investment thesis, or also known as a PPM, Private Placement Memorandum. Investors want to see evidence that their capital will be put to good use and generate returns. Whether we are seeking funding for a business or an investment opportunity, develop a comprehensive business plan or investment thesis or a PPM that outlines our strategy, financial projections, and potential risks. Clearly articulate our revenue model, growth strategy, and exit plan to demonstrate the viability and potential of our venture. Number four, diversify our funding sources. Don't rely solely on one source of capital. Diversify our funding sources to minimize risk and maximize flexibility. Explore a variety of financing options, including equity financing, debt financing, crowdfunding, venture capital, angel investors, and government grants. By tapping into multiple funding sources, we will spread out our risk and increase our chances of raising the capital we need to succeed. Number 5, demonstrate traction and milestones. Investors are more likely to invest in ventures that have demonstrated some traction and achieved significant milestones. Whether it's acquiring customers, generating revenue, or achieving product milestones, show evidence of progress and momentum. Highlight key metrics and achievements to validate our business or investment opportunity and instill confidence in potential investors. Number 6, provide clear path to ROI, or also known as return on investment. Investors want to know how they will get a return on their investment and when they can expect to see results. Provide clear path to ROI by outlining our revenue model, growth projections, and potential exit strategies. Whether it is through a successful exit, dividend payments, or capital appreciation, demonstrate how investors will profit from the investment in our venture. Number 7, be transparent and communicative. Transparency and communication are essential for building trust and credibility with investors. Be upfront about the risks and challenges associated with our venture and provide regular updates on progress, milestones, and performance. Maintain open lines of communication and be responsive to investor inquiries and concerns. By fostering a culture of transparency and accountability, we will build lasting relationships with investors and enhance our credibility in the market. In conclusion, mastering the ability to raise capital is a critical skill for investing and building true wealth. By developing a compelling vision, building relationships with investors, creating solid business plans or investment theses, or PPM, diversifying funding sources, demonstrating traction and milestones, providing a clear path to ROI, and being transparent and communicative, we will increase our chances of raising capital successfully and achieving our financial goals. With strategic access to capital, we will have the resources we need to invest wisely, seize opportunities, and ultimately build true wealth over time. Remember that the job number 1 of an entrepreneur is to raise capital. And then job number 1 of an inside investor or master investor is to make money work hard through sound investing. And the number 1 skill of an entrepreneur is to sell without selling, using systems and smart marketing. I hope that you enjoyed today's talk, and of course, take massive action with the information. That's how we turn this data into knowledge. And in order to be a master investor, we need to have the 3 E's. Number 1, financial education. Number 2, financial experience. And number 3, excess of cash flow, or also known as passive income. That's why rule number 1 of our community here is that we work to build passive income and make money work hard through sound investing, because that's what the ultra wealthy do on a daily basis. So we are mimic the exact patterns and mindset that the ultra wealthy have in order for us to create the results that they have. So we need to take what is already working, apply it into our lives, follow the formula, whichever formula we want to follow. Here at Master Investor, we encourage everyone to do due diligence, to take responsibility of your finances, to make the decision yourself, to figure out which investment or which asset, which business you're going to build. If you don't have any assets on your asset column, which is going to be the first asset that you will obtain, the first sell on autopilot while you're sleeping? What is it going to be? Is it going to be an affiliate product, or is it going to be your own product? Maybe you create your own PDF, turn it into an ebook, or you can create a tutorial and sell the tutorial, right? Maybe you have a skill of some sort that can be shared with the world, and people will pay for that to learn more about a certain topic. So the decision is on your hands. Okay, as a master investor, we need to take massive action and responsibility. Remember, it's not the investment that is risky, it's the investor behind the investment. So always ask yourself, am I qualified to acquire this asset? Do I know what am I doing? Because we don't want to give our money away to anyone to invest it for us. We never tell anyone here inside our community to invest it somewhere because that's not our job. We're not here to do that. We're here to share financial education, tools, resources, the ultra wealthy mindset, provide the bridge from the poor to the wealthy mindset, and have the financial education that we all need in order to build our asset column and understand how wealth is created so that we can take massive action with our own capital, and of course raising capital by using debt, right? Using credit cards, using personal loans, business loans, and building a business that raises capital from the front end, because a business should be built always to raise capital from the front end and from the back end. This is what I mentioned earlier on the podcast. So ensure that you are raising capital at all times. Even when we have capital, we need to use our capital to raise capital, right? Whether we're building a business that raises capital, we're using that capital to go and ask for a loan so that we can have more leverage and we can use more money to acquire whatever assets that we want to acquire to build passive income and capital gains income. Those are the two types of income that comes from investing: passive income and capital gains income. Okay, and then the other type of income that exists is what majority of people work for: earned income or ordinary income, which comes from a job, a paycheck. The person exchanges time for money. They're selling the time for money, or they get a salary. And that type of income is taxed at the highest bracket. So here at Master Investor, we focus on building our asset column so that we thrive through passive income and capital gains income. We look, as individuals, we look poor on paper because we don't earn through a paycheck. We earn through passive income and capital gains income, which is totally different. It puts us on a different tax bracket. Okay, that's what I have today for us. And let me know if you have any questions. Take massive action, bringing you the good and bad news of money, the business principles that work in all economies. Remember that two types of debt: good debt and bad debt. Good debt makes us wealthy. Good debt goes hand to hand with an asset, and bad debt goes hand to hand with a liability, because all it does is taking money away from us, which there's nothing wrong with having liabilities as long as we have assets that cover for the expense of those liabilities. So if we want something of luxury, we want to have an experience, we first need to focus on creating or acquiring an asset that will cover for that expense. That way we don't feel it, we can enjoy that experience, we can have that experience over and over again, and we literally obtain it for free, because at the end of the day, that asset that we have is going to print money over and over again. Okay, so if you want to learn to create sales on autopilot today, then you need to do 3 steps. Number 1, have a landing or a capture page. Number 2, have an email autoresponder. And number 3, have targeted traffic going to that capture page. And you can do all of those 3 steps inside of the email autoresponder. You can obtain this system when you go to our website by clicking the link in the description. When you go to our main website, you will see the tab that says Investor. Click on that and it will take you to a page on our website where you can click the Get Response Email Autoresponder. That's the system that you need to start building your email list, and also you need that to create your capture or landing page to collect emails and names of potential people that want what we are offering, okay? And then you can choose a product on clickbank.com to start selling immediately. And then you can create an ad within the email autoresponder on Facebook and other platforms. You can handle it inside of the email autoresponder. It's pretty easy to use. We did a live stream showing everyone how to do it, so you can get started right now. There's really no cost on your end to get started. And all I'm asking you is that you invest in your financial education, take a look at our products, and join us on our mission here at Master Investor to keep Master Investor working. All right, make sure you share the content and let us know if you have any questions, if you need help, if you want a live consultation, we also have that. If you need help building a business plan, we can help you with many things regarding building your first asset and acquiring that first sale on autopilot, okay? And then if you already have businesses and you're already creating wealth successfully, then we encourage you to take a look at our products too, because you can multiply your wealth by just getting our products under your belt and learning new strategies that are working today. We have 3 ebooks right now: the 10-year rules of money, how to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on, and how to invest in crypto to build wealth, understanding Bitcoin and blockchain. Remember, today Bitcoin, crypto is not just an asset class. It's not just an asset to hold, right? Crypto is an asset class. Okay, there are 5 different asset classes that exist. Number 1, real estate. Number 2, business. Number 3, crypto. Number 4, paper assets. Number 5, commodities. They all require financial education, and we always tell everyone in our community that in order to protect ourselves from down economies and hedge for inflation, we must diversify among the 5 different asset classes that exist for passive income and capital gains income. So when the market crashes in one asset class, we still have other assets that are producing excess of positive cash flow, okay, in capital gains income. But the most important thing that I want you to take with you today is that we must get comfortable raising capital and utilizing OPM, other people's money, okay, so that we can not only minimize taxes, but we can leverage ourselves to riches very quickly. When we use debt, we can create wealth fast, okay? And when we do it right, then we can literally minimize taxes all the way to 0 legally. But most important is that you start building your asset column, and start creating your capture page, your email responder, so when you get to our website, you'll be able to do all those 3 steps right away. And you can begin to collect emails of potential buyers, and eventually those will become a lifetime customer, okay? They'll buy over and over again from us because we're doing email campaigns to them that will encourage them to buy other products as well. I hope that you learned a lot today, and I'll talk to you next time. Stay extraordinary and wealthy. Bye for now.